Are you able to hear my voice, guys? Everyone, can you please raise the hand, guys, attendees?
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much for joining this afternoon. My name is Kesav Kumar from DevCom Technology. With me, we have our DrayTek experts, Sesu and Joman with us. And today they will talk more about DrayTek ACS 3. So I just wanted to thank you all for taking your time to join us this afternoon. We are DevCom Technology, value-added distributor for different kind of product lines, especially into IP telephony, video conferencing, Microsoft Teams devices, wireless contact center, and access control. So thank you very much for joining. Over to Mr. Sesu. He will talk in detail about how VigorACS can help us to manage our networking devices and reduce overall IT load on the team. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Keshav. So today's our topic is that ACS, which is Access Control Server version 3. So let's go and understand, and we will go to deep dive at the end of this session. Mr. Joman is going to present exactly how the dashboard is going to look like and what are the benefits that you are going to get. So let's go and start what exactly the ACS 3. So basically, before I start my webinar, guys, I just give you some brief introduction about ACS. It's a cloud-based solution. Like you can able to access, it's like a centralized management system. You can able to access your Vigor router, switches, and access points from anywhere, and you can able to do the centralized management. So mainly this ACS, we are going to target to the integrators. For example, integrators, they have a lot of customers and they are distributed into different locations. So if you propose through like DrayTek routers or switches or wireless access points, you can able to manage from centrally. So that from the single dashboard, you can able to configure the devices. And in case if you want to do any updates or anything, you can able to update it by a single dashboard. And you can able to manage your device from single dashboard. So that is the main purpose of ACS. So other than the management, what else we are going to get? What are the additional features? So those things we are going to discuss about today's webinar. So let's see here. The agenda for this webinar is what is ACS 3? And we will discuss about the key features and discuss about Sd-Wan, hotspot. Then after that, there is a Q&A session. So in case if you have any questions, you can raise your hand at any time. And so that we will give you the answers at the end of this webinar. So first thing is that what is ACS 3? VigorACS 3 is the latest version of network management system. It supports DrayTek routers, switches, and access points. It's a central software, and it's actually a cloud-based, and you can able to access from anywhere. And in case if you want to do any changes for your routers or switches or wireless access point, you can able to do it. And network administrator can perform configuration, monitoring, and provisioning to the edge routers. ACS 3 is also the core of DrayTek Sd-Wan solution. So basically, by using the ACS, we can able to do configurations, monitoring, and provisioning for your edge devices, like your routers, DrayTek routers, switches, and wireless access points. And the key features are that there is a provisioning. By using provisioning, you can add the new device and you can download the latest firmware. And monitoring is one more feature. Like by using monitoring, get notified when a device lost WAN or VPN, a connection with the ACS server. By using statistics, you can able to see the device, how many people are connected, and what type of traffic is generating from each interface. And through VPN wizard, you can able to create the IPsec, L2TP, SSL, any kind of VPNs you can able to configure it, and you can able to manage your devices, and you can able to do the schedule maintenance. So schedule maintenance is nothing but you can able to upgrade the firmware. In case if any configuration required to do the changes, you can able to do it. In case if you want to restart the device, you can able to restart. And also you can able to get the clear detailed reports. So based on the reports, you can able to see what type of applications the users they are accessing, and what is the status of the device, and what is the firmware version of the device. You can able to see from the single dashboard, so that you no need to go each and every device manually and no need to connect it. And simply by using ACS from the central dashboard, you can able to access all the devices. The first one is that Sd-Wan. So basically what is Sd-Wan? So Sd-Wan is nothing but software defined networking WAN is a key feature of ACS3, which allows a network administrator to manage any combination of internet services, including VDSL, Ethernet, LTEs, and VPNs on a centralized management system to get the most possible performance. So once you enable the Sd-Wan feature in ACS, you can able to see what type of traffic is generating on the specific WAN interface. So based on that, you can able to create the policies and if effectively improving the utilization and providing more options when building and improving your networks. In case if you are trying to access some applications and you feel that there is some slowness and you can able to understand why it's slow and all. In case if you have any voice related traffic and you can able to give the prioritize. So you can able to do more. Once you enable the SD-WAN, you can able to understand what type of traffic is going on your WAN interface. Based on that, you can able to fine tune your network for the best performance. In addition to optimizing the traffic utilization from different applications, it helps to simplify and give you full visibility to network management by monitoring services and applications passing through a network. So you can have a complete visibility on your applications inside your clients, what type of applications they're accessing, and you have a complete visibility. And at the same time, you can able to fine tuning your network based on this, and so that the users, they will get a better performance in the network. And features of SD-WAN. So the features of SD-WAN, the first one is hub and spoke. So hub and spoke is nothing but, let's say if you have an end customer, he has a multiple locations. So if you want to configure a VPN, mostly what we are going to do, we are going to configure from HQ to branches. We are going to configure multiple tunnels. And sometimes what we are going to do, we are going to configure the mesh. So to configure a mesh between HQ to branch 1 to branch 2, again branch 2 to branch 1, again branch 3 to branch 1 and HQ, it's very difficult task if you have a multiple locations. So that time through SD-WAN, you can able to configure hub and spoke with single clicks. You just select your routers and you can just drag and drop, then automatically the VPNs are going to create automatically between the hub and spoke. So hub is nothing but that's your HQ and spoke is nothing but that's your branches. So hub and spoke, they are able to communicate each other, because in case if you want to deploy multiple site-to-site VPN tunnels, it's always recommends to go with hub and spoke. And it's going to simplify the hub router. Rest would be a spokes. ACS will create one IPsec tunnel from each spoke to the hub. ACS is capable to design and suggest LAN subnets for all CPEs if meeting subnet is conflicts. So instead of going each and every device manually, through ACS, you can able to access all the devices from single dashboard. And from there, you can able to establish the VPN connectivity. In case if any subnets are getting conflict, automatically ACS will make a different subnet for each location. So that's the beauty of this hub. In case if you have a multiple locations, it will take so much time if you want to configure the VPN to establish a VPN tunnel between HQ to branches, it will take so much time. To avoid that time, we can use ACS. Inside the ACS, we can just use the hub and spoke, and you can configure one of the head office is a hub, and remaining branches, you can make it as a spokes, so that within few seconds, you can able to establish the VPN connections. IPsec security design. Remote IP will be specified and unique PSK will be auto-generated for each VPN profile. AES 256 encryption method is going to use. If remote router WAN IP changed, ACS server will also automatically update to the VPN profile to relog in the connection. Then you can able to establish the full mesh. ACS auto create tunnels between each router. ACS is capable to design and suggest LAN subnets for all the CPs if meeting subnet is conflict. So it's especially if your customer is having multiple branches and if he is expecting to configure the VPN through ACS, within few seconds you can able to deploy it from the single dashboard. So that's the beauty of the ACS. And this is the one of the future for the SD-WAN as well. Then SD-WAN, it's going to check the interface quality. So wide and wireless WAN quality and monitoring are separated, as wide WAN usually provides better quality. Only VPN tunnels that are established by SD-WAN VPN tool are counted for VPN MOS. Average MOS and MOS compliance. Average MOS is measured by latency, loss, and jitter in the specific time period. Each router pings to 8.8.8.8 and 8.8.4.4 via every interface and reports back to ACS server. So basically, in case if you are finding any like a jitter, delay, or packet loss, in case if you find, immediately ACS is going to identify that and it's going to update it to the ACS server so that you can able to identify what's exactly happening in your interfaces. So those interfaces which is connected to the internet, you can able to monitor it. And active interface widget shows the online interface count at the moment. So by using this active interface feature, you can able to see what are the interfaces are active and up and running. And active interface quality. By using this feature, your administrator can understand the interface quality across the network at the moment and identify poor quality interfaces easily. So you can able to see how much bandwidth is going, and you can able to see what is the upload and download speed. Based on that, the administrator easily identified. So this is one of the very good feature. The moment when you enable the Sd-Wan on the interfaces, you can able to see the quality of your interface. As well as a VoIP, MOS, and SLA. So nowadays, as you know, that VoIP traffic is very important in case we have a multiple locations. So every VoIP call via NAT, WAN, or VPN is monitored. Average MOS and SLA compliance. Average MOS and SLA compliances provide the overall VoIP quality for the specific time period. SLA compliancy help network admin to understand the consistency of VoIP quality. So basically, you can able to understand the quality of your voice, and also in case if there is any jitter or delay or any echoes, we can able to identify it. And active VoIP call, this widget shows how many calls are detected across their entire network. Line chart shows the detected calls for the past 1 hour and active call quality, and you can able to identify the quality of your call. So basically, you can able to do the WAN monitoring, you can able to do the VPN monitoring. So in the WAN monitoring, you can able to see the real-time WAN online and offline monitoring. CPEs auto notifies ACS with interface on or off. So you can able to see whether the interface is on or it's going to off. And you can able to see the device offline notification. So in case if any device is offline, you can able to see whether device is up and running or it's offline. And WAN quality and VoIP WAN. So interface MO is measured by jitter, latency, packet loss, auto select best quality WAN for VoIP. VPN monitoring, you can able to see real-time VPN online or offline. So you can able to see whether your VPN tunnel is up and running, or in case if there any issue is there, you can able to identify it. And you can able to see VPN quality as well. So in case if any packet loss or jitter, you can able to identify through your Sd-Wan. The next very important feature is that VoIP optimization VoIP WAN. For example, if you have a multiple internet connections, and if you can able to see here in my layout, there is a 3 internet connections which is connected directly to the internet. So you can able to define like which WAN interface you are going to use to send your VoIP traffic. In case if you find any latency or delay or any jitter, you can able to use the failover to some other internet. So you can able to specify that if it is a poor quality, then you can say that go through WAN 2. For example, by default, to select your VoIP traffic by using WAN 1. In case if you find any issue with the WAN 1, then in case if it is find like a jitter or delay or any packet loss, immediately it's going to choose to WAN 2. So this is like a policy-based routing kind of stuff. So that usually by default, all the DrayTek devices are going to support the policy-based. But if you're able to enable the SD-WAN, you can able to prioritize your VoIP traffic. Nowadays, you know that it's very important for everyone, Microsoft Teams or Zoom or Cisco WebEx. So most of the people, they're expecting good quality in their meeting rooms and all. So in that cases, what you can do, you can give the priority to your Microsoft Teams. For example, when the people are trying to use Microsoft Teams application, by default, you can use WAN 1 is your first priority. In case if you are finding any slowness or anything, you can take like if you find any delay or jitter or packet loss, you can use as a failover as a WAN 2. Next, the VoIP optimization, real-time monitoring and failover. So real-time call quality monitoring. Every single call is continuously monitored with MOS from the beginning to till the end. Supported interfaces including WAN and VPN. So here, if you want, you can able to route your traffic by using VPN as well as a failover. Or if you want, you can able to choose which WAN interface you are going to use. Live failover when having poor call quality, even being sent via best quality WAN, sometimes call quality could still be poor due to some hops along with the path. If you enable this function, router will fail over to the RTP sessions for the poor quality calls. Live failover scenarios, interface is selected as a VoIP WAN, failover to second VoIP WAN. Interface is selected as a VPN to hub, manually select your failover interface. So that's the beauty of this. You can able to define your own policies, how you want to prioritize your traffic. So either you can able to choose your WAN 1 or you can able to choose your WAN 2. In case if something fail over, then you can able to choose some other interface to forward your traffic. So, and also the one more very important and very good feature, which is application visibility. So by using SD-WAN, you can able to see what type of applications are using and how much bandwidth it's consuming. You can able to have a complete report by using this SD-WAN feature. Once if you enable SD-WAN feature, you can have a complete visibility on your applications. And the application route policy. So based on the applications, you can able to write the route policies as well. As I mentioned to you, in case if you are planning to use the Zoom or Microsoft Teams, I'm expecting to use WAN 2 is my preferred, so that you can able to define your own route policy. So in case if it is a fail, then automatically it's going to pass to some other interface, so that at the end of the day, there will be a continuity without failing your business. So we can able to define your own route policies. Based on the applications, you can able to define it. Based on the subnets, you can able to define it. Based on the protocols or services, you can able to define it. So this is a very good and important feature, especially if you have a multiple internet connections and you want to do a fine tuning in your network. And the next feature is that, which is a hotspot feature. So basically distributed and centralized hotspot is available in DrayTek. So centralized hotspot with VigorACS 3. So basically by using ACS 3, you can able to do the centralized hotspot. So you can able to create multiple login methods and you can able to create your own splash page and you can able to define your terms and condition, your marketing policies. Ultimately, it's going to support multi-language and user information and analytics. You can able to get the complete information like how many users are connected and through which device they are using. Then you can able to see the complete information by using this centralized dashboard. So if you see here centralized hotspot, and you can able to see here just a Vigor router, hotspot functionally supported. The router should work as internet gateway for the LAN clients and register to the router to VigorACS 3 server. And if you see here, each and every branch, we are going to keep one Vigor router, which is connecting directly to the internet. It's going to provide the hotspot services. And all the users are going to register the centralized VigorACS 3. So from there, you can able to have a complete information. So in the headquarters or data center, you can able to deploy your VigorACS 3 server for managing your branch routers in different locations, set up a hotspot profile, then provisioning to your branch routers, so that, you know, from centralized through VigorACS 3, you can access all your branch routers. There you can configure your profiles. So these profiles you can able to push to all the branch routers. So from single dashboard, you can able to do this activity. So you no need to connect into the each and every branch manually and no need to create the separate SSIDs and all. So simply you can able to access through ACS and you can able to configure all this. And radius server for guest authentication, suggested radius server type is free radius. And again, if you see in the DrayTek portfolio, there is a hotspot which is going to support. If it is a single WAN, by default Vigor 2 and 33 is going to support the hotspot feature. And if you have a 2 internet connections and if you are expecting a hotspot feature, you can go with Vigor 2915, 2926, 2927, 2952, as well as 2962 as well. It's the latest one. And multi-WAN is going to support Vigor 3220 and Vigor 3910. So you can able to, and all these devices are going to support hotspot. And centralized hotspot authentication flow, if you see here. when the client is going to connect, new clients connected to the network and try to access to the internet. So router redirects the clients to the external portal server, and the clients will see the splash page with authentication methods. Once the authentication is passed, external portal server create a user accounts in Radius server. So Radius server responds, access accepted. So once its access is accepted, then router redirects the clients to the designated landing page, and clients will be granted for the internet access. So this is how the flow will be whenever you configure centralized hotspot. And we are going to support like a variety of login methods. DrayTek hotspot supports different login methods to meet your business need. The first one is click-through. So the click-through is nothing but you can able to give you a nice message. Then people, they read that message and just simply they are going to click and they are going to connect to the internet. The second one is social media login. So which is going to support and support by default, it's going to support Facebook and Google. And in case Radius account, if you want, then you can able to enable the Radius account and leave your information. So sometimes maybe if your customer wants to collect their guest details like their names, email address, mobile number, you can able to collect it by using leave your information. So we are going to support these methods. You can able to configure it by using hotspot. And as well as especially for marketing purpose, you can able to define the terms and conditions. So customize your own policy for visitors to use your Wi-Fi service and ask them to agree by clicking through, so that you can able to define your own terms and conditions. And once they read it and make sure that they should accept the terms and conditions, then after that they can go for internet access. Marketing, elaborate how you will use your customers' personal data on marketing. So once you got your personal data from the customers, you can able to use it according to your business requirements. Note checkboxes can be sent mandatory or optional to gain internet access, so that you can make a checkboxes as a mandatory, so that people, they clearly saying that I have read and accept the terms and conditions. Then after that they can go and access the internet. So as I told you that it's going to support multiple languages. So at the moment, if you see here, it's going to support 20 languages, like especially in UAE, it support Arabic and Chinese, Dutch, English, French, German, Hungarian, Indonesian, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Polish, Portuguese, Russian, Spanish, Turkish, Ukrainian, Vietnamese. It's going to support multiple languages. So whatever language you want it, by default, the templates are available. You just select you can just, if you want, you can download it or you can upload it according to your requirement. And also there is one more important and very interesting feature is that once the guest is going to log in, then you can able to define how much time he's going to access the internet. And also you can able to define the device limit, so that you can able to control your guest. And also you can able to limit the bandwidth as well. So how much you can able to give him specific like upload or download bandwidth, you can able to define it, so that through hotspot you can able to define all this, like time limit, device limit, bandwidth and session limit, you can able to define it. So simple is that once you purchase the device, either router or switch or access point, the DrayTek router or switch or access point, so simply you are going to enable the ACS3. So you just go to the system maintenance and go to the management. So first of all, you need to enable the TR69 server. So by using TR69, you are going to enable the DrayTek ACS service. So through TR69 protocol, which is going to use to establish a communication between the router or switch or access point to your ACS. So now let's go and see some basic steps how you are going to activate the ACS in your end device. So you need to go to the system maintenance, TR69 settings, then simply you can able to enable the TR69. Then after ACS server, so we are going to provide for you the link. So just take the link from us. Then after that, you can just paste it there. Then after that, for each and every name and password. So you can just, these are the services which are hosted by DrayTek, so that we are actually creating for you. So once you request to us, then we are going to create for you the username and password. Once you get your username and password, you can log in with that, and you can add all your devices, whatever white switches or wireless access points or routers, whatever DrayTek devices you have in your network. Just add all these devices into ACS portal. Then after that, from there, you can able to do the centralized management. So we are going to provide for you the username and password. Click apply, then automatically the device it's going to show it to you in your ACS portal. So this is what how you are going to access it. Even if your device is behind the NAT device, if it is not connected to the internet directly, still you nothing to worry. You can able to see your device performance. Only the requirement is that each and every device, whatever device you are connecting into the network, make sure that the device can able to access to the internet. Once the device is able to access to the internet, then it's automatically talks to the ACS server, then automatically you will send all the updates there. So from the ACS, you can able to do the centralized management for your routers, switches, and wireless access points. And nowadays, from DVCom, we have a couple of offers. That is, Mr. Joman is going to explain to you exactly what type of offers we are offering at the moment. Yes, over to you, Mr. Joman. Hello.
Yeah, Seshu. Okay.
Yeah. So can you please show us the dashboard, and can you please show us what are the features? So I'm going to stop my screen.
Sure.
Yeah, you can share your screen, sir.
Hope you can able to see my screen.
Yes, yes, I can able to see.
Yeah. Hi guys. My name is Joman. Yeah. Today it was a nice session by Seshu here. Explained almost every features in CS3. So I just want to see that you know the how it will be look like, and which are the features are available. This is a live ACS3 which is hosted in UAE Azure cloud. So the advantage of UAE customers. So we have the service is hosted locally. That is one of the advantage. Many other vendors, okay, they are maybe hosted in Europe, US, or some other regions. So the thing is, you know, the latency communication between the CPEs to server, it will take, you know, that lot of lagging and not. Sometimes, you know, for the provisioning and not, it may take 5 minutes, you know, 6 minutes, 10 minutes and not. So if you're using our service, you know that maximum that MS would be below 8. So it would be very fast. So you can access n number of devices you can add, and you can manage from ACS console. So currently this service is available free for our partners as a trial or demo. Based on your request, we can offer you 3 months for the testing. So you can add, you can request to your sales in DVCom, or you can write a mail to support@datavoice.com, and you can tell, okay, how many devices you need to manage. You need to, okay, then you need to test. If you want to test this one, provide this one, that account. So we will help you to create one account for you, and you can have a hands-on experience on that. So this is basically a multi-tenant kind of platform. So you can create multiple networks. Okay, and for example, you have many customers. For example, okay, for example, you are a system integrator. Okay, so of course, you should have many customers with AMCs and all. So you can create customers in your account, like customer A, customer B, customer C, etc., etc. So you can add those devices into that group. So in a single, you know, that user account, you can easily differentiate your clients, and you can manage easily. So, and you can monitor the traffic as well. For example, I can show you, this is the dashboard, as you can see. So you can create multiple groups, okay, like this. and you can add your devices. So, for example, this I'm just for the demo purpose, I can just select 2002 network. 2002 network, it's a group. 2002, it's a group. Okay. So inside 2002, currently only one device is there. Okay. So we can add many. Currently, it is live one devices. Okay. 2927 model. So if it is online, it will show green color tick mark. If it is the device is offline, it will show red color mark. If there is any alert or notification, it will show again one yellow color exclamation mark also. So you can read what is that alert in the alert page. So in the dashboard, okay, you could see I selected the group 2002. You could see the summary. Okay, in the summary, you could able to see where is this located. You can see the location. It's integrated with the Google Map. So it's very easy to identify where is located your device. And in the device overview, you could see how many devices are there, how many routers, access points, switches. So, and here you are able to see your device model, MAC address, and uptime. Okay, this is very important. Okay, if you are a system administrator or you are a managed service provider, okay, so you can easily understand the device is live or down, or if it is up, how many days, how many hours for it is up. So how many LAN clients are active, how many VPNs are active. So those details you can able to identify easily from the dashboard. Not only that, so here you could see active clients, top 20 active clients. Okay, you can see the ranking in the graph. Okay, also you are able to see the traffic, top 20 traffic in the dashboard. So you can see, okay, what is the consumption of the bandwidth. Okay, so here you could see total consumption is 65.86 GB and upload is 5.37 GB. This is based on 24 hours. Okay, so if you want more details, you can customize, and you can get the report. If you want to see more days report. So in 24 hours, you can see, okay, it's consumed 65 GB, upload this much, and download 60 GB. And timing also, it is mentioned here. If there is any new devices added in your network, in the sense if you open one new branch and you connected one new, router or access point or switches, so it will list here. It will be listed here with the IP address, device name, device type, and all. So it's very easy to manage and monitor. So other thing is in the after dashboard, we could see statistics. When you click on the statistics, we could see the statistics based on 24 hours, last 7 days, last 30 days, or we can customize the date and we can fetch the, the statistic details. So here we could see last 24 hours, 3 clients are connected. All 3 are wireless users. Okay, so if there is a wired clients, it will be listed here. So total amount of traffic about 3 clients. So it's 106 MB. Download this one, upload this one. And maximum number of concurrent client. Average number of hourly clients. Okay, that details also you can collect it. Okay, how many wireless clients? Okay, how many 2.4? How many are connected 2.4? How many are connected 5 giga? Okay, how many are connected into each SSID? Okay, so in this case, AIMT is SSID. So all the clients are connected into single SSID. Also, device identification is there. Okay, you can easily understand, okay, which are the devices they have used. So currently, the OS is showing us others. Okay, so it is not identified. That is what it's showing others. It's a purple color. So if it is Android, iOS, by the color code, you can able to identify it. Also, client ranking by graph, you can able to understand wired and wireless. 2.4, 5 gigahertz. Okay, so easily you can able to understand. By traffic graph also available, you can utilize. Also device list. Okay, so client ranking. So you can able to see the device host name and MAC address and how many bandwidth they have consumed. So these are the details available in the statistics page. Also, you can able to export those information to the PDF or other format. You can download it. You can create a new report and you can generate it. So another thing is monitoring. Monitoring is an essential thing to manage your network. So if it is a group of companies, okay, or if you are a service provider or something, so monitoring the network is very, very important thing. Okay, you no need to go to the site and connect the laptop and check the or okay, normally what people are doing, okay, people are connecting through TeamViewer or AnyDesk, and they are someone should be there, right? So some dedicated PC should be there, and they need to get the access and they need to monitor network. So when using ACS 3, so you can able to manage and monitor all entire network, from anywhere. From the single console, you can able to monitor entire networks. For example, if you did hundreds of projects, so all the locations, routers, access points, switches, you can able to manage and monitor from the same, that account. When we open that monitoring, we could see there are things: alarm, logs, devices, clients, cellular data usage, floor plan, geography, detection. These things are related with Sd-Wan. I will show you. So when we click on that alarm, so if there is any messages, alarm, notification, it will be there. Okay, when I click that one, we could see in the history, we could see it was a device loss connection happened and alarm level was critical. It was happened on the particular time. Okay, so this notification you can receive in your email. So that is the beauty. Immediately you will get notified. So if you are a service provider, so and you have AMC with your client, so you will get the information updates immediately and you can take the actions accordingly. So before knowing your client, so you can do smartly your work. So these things available. Whatever alarm, for example, internet disconnection happened. Okay, for example, you have two internet connection. Okay, any one internet is disconnected, you will get the warning message. Okay, that one is disconnected, or 2 is disconnected. That alarm you will get immediately. So maybe the customer, they are not aware of that. Many, that multi-one scenario, if one internet is down, they may not notify. Okay. If you are using this one, you will get the alert immediately and you can take the actions immediately. So logs also available. So logs are related all CP actions. Okay. You can see this is all related with this particular router. Some if anyone changes some settings or parameters, it will be notified. And the device reboot, how many times the device rebooted. See here, it is listed. It's rebooted these times, and you know that it's locally rebooted. Internal means by router, means router reboot feature software by software. If it is a hardware, someone press the button and they restarted, it will be show other that message. So here by this message alert, you can understand how many times your device got restarted and what was the reason. Reboot by CPE. See, it's a manual reboot. So that also registered there. So if someone reset your router password, that also will be listed here. You can able to understand, okay, when it is happened. So the advantage in ACS3 is if you want to reset your system administrator that admin password, okay, DrayTek admin password, you can able to reset the password by ACS3. For example, you forgot the password, login password. So you can easily reset the password by this ACS3. So normally, if you forgot DrayTek login password, the only option is you need to do the hard reset, right? So if you are using ACS3, you are able to reset your device password, in easy way. Unlocks file transfer details, settings profile, CP notify. There are many functions are available. Okay. I'll go to the other option, devices. When you click on the devices, you could able to see. For example, if you have 10 or 15 DrayTek routers, it will be listed here. Okay, this is a summary of your routers or devices. You could see what is the public IP, what is the port you are using for the management, its GPS access, and my MAC address of the device, model number, the network ID, and the device status is online, and uptime, and firmware version. Here you could see another tick mark. It shows the firmware is latest one. So if it is not latest, other color would be there, and you can upgrade the firmware through this software itself. You can download the latest firmware and you can push the firmware. Either you can schedule it or you can push immediately. That is up to you. Also possible to push the firmware as a bulk. For example, you have many locations, maybe using same device, and you need to perform to upgrade the firmware. So you can download the firmware and you can create the schedule, and you can push the firmware any certain particular time. It will be for example night time and not, so it will not go disturb for LAN clients. Also the same way you can take the backups also, configuration backup. You can schedule it. For example, every week, every weekend, you can take the backup. So that is also possible. So and the local current clients, how many clients are there. Traffic also, you can understand how many traffics is going. Also client details. So that you can select by days, 7 days, 30 days, or you can customize. So you can see with this one, it's very interesting. Okay. So now I selected last 30 days. Okay. So you can see MAC address of the device and IP address, connected device. This is the router. This is the connected device MAC address. This is the router. And type wired. Okay. Timing. When to when. Start time and end time. This particular customer used wired, and the timing also available, and connection timing. Okay, 3 days it was connected, and the traffic consumption. Okay, it is also listed here. So it's very easy to understand, and you can able to create the report also based on your requirement. And other thing is cellular data usage. If you are using a DrayTek LTE routers, okay, so there are routers available with the built-in LTE module. So if you are using this one, those routers, it will be monitored from central location. That from ACS you can able to understand, okay, that LTE data usage, and is there any warning is there. Also you can able to set quota. Okay, so like how many data need to be consumed, like you can specify 1 GB or 10 GB. Okay, and every month or weekly, based on the cycle. So you can set up the quota policy also. This floor plan is nothing. If you are using that access points, you can upload the image of the floor plan, and you can position the access points. Okay, you can able to understand. For example, you are a system administrator and you have many branches. Okay, so every branches you have 10 access points, for example. Okay, so when you are sitting in a headquarters, okay, so you can able to understand those APs are situated where. Okay, you are uploading the map, that floor map, and you can place the access point, and you can select the model, and you can place. So when you look at one floor plan, okay, you can easily identify, okay, this access point is situated in that particular location. And also ROGAP detection. So periodic scan, you can enable it. Also you can scan it now. Both the options available. Also you can specify, okay, which are the non-APs. Okay, you can list out your non-APs. So if there is any ROGAPs in your network, so it will be identified, and you can able to see the list of the ROGAPs in this page. Other option is WAN. So here you can monitor your WAN traffic. Like for example, this 2927 model, it's a it's called as an edge router. So this is an Sd-Wan feature. So when you select the model, you can able to see. First of all, you can see the map. In the map, where is located this particular router. So you can able to understand. And the router status, port status, you can able to see orange and green. Orange means it's a 10 bar 100. Okay, it's a fast Ethernet connectivity. If it is green, that means it's a gigabit. So by looking the color code, the system administrator can understand, okay, what is the connectivity type. Here you can able to see device uptime, firmware, and all. When you come down, you can able to monitor your WAN. each WAN interfaces can be monitored. Okay. So you can able to see the actual public IP, and this is WAN uptime. Okay, this is not device uptime. WAN uptime. That internet is up 148 for 148 hours. So, and you can able to monitor many things. Usage. This is a traffic. Okay, upload and download. Based on the graph, you are able to understand in which time, you know, that more usage happened and not. So it's easy to understand. Also, you can monitor the MOS. So the quality of your internet connectivity you can measure. So normally, you know, these informations available if you are using any network monitoring tools, okay, or you need to depend to the ISPs, okay. So you don't know what is happening in your WAN interface normal, because you are sitting, people are sitting in LAN, so they cannot understand what is happening in WAN. So if you are measuring, if you are connecting through ACS, because ACS is situated in WAN, so ACS can monitor what is happening in the WAN interface. So here it's called above 4. Okay, this is called around 4.3. It's a good and it's stable also. This internet connectivity seems like stable, and latency you can see. I think Seshu already mentioned that one. It's that router built in. It's checking the latency. You know, 8.8.8 and 8.8.4.4 also. So by that you can see internet connection, you know, that latency is stable or it's up or low or how. So easily you can understand. Or network jitter. Okay, this information also you can able to get it. Or is there any packet loss in your network? Okay, so this one also we can monitor. So there is no packet loss. So that means this internet connectivity is perfectly all right. Sometimes customers are telling, okay, while I call, you know, my voice is very less. Means it's breaking or echo is coming, or there are many issues, okay, or one-way voice. So you can see that one is that because of any internet connectivity issue. So by checking this one, you know, the graph, you can able to understand easily. So each interface we can monitor. Also, VPN, VoIP, you know, those interface also can be monitored. So VPN is currently it's not connected with the device. If there is any, if you are using Sd-Wan VPN connectivity, we can see that it will be listed here, and you can able to see the VPN traffic here. Data usage. So you can see, okay, how many applications are used and how many bandwidth consumed, and which client device consumed more bandwidth, more data, or which are the applications, you know, they have used, and timing also available. So this is based on last 2 hours. Okay, so we could see others. It's a category. Okay, it's category. In other category, it's consumed 2.8 GB. Instant message. Okay, instant message they use 908 MB. When we click on that instant, we could see, okay, Facebook and Instagram used 855, Telegram used, LinkedIn used, WhatsApp used, Snapchat used. So that the system administrator can easily understand, okay, the traffic and all. So upload and download, okay, so we can monitor by the graph. Also we can see client device, which are the device. So this particular hostname device IP and connected via wire, he used, you know, most. So that is why its rank is number one. So he consumed 239 Mbps download. So, and what was his activity? So he did, you could see this one, social media, instant messaging and all. So by checking this one, you can monitor your entire network. You have complete control over your network. Also, stream, okay. When you click on the stream, you can see, okay, YouTube traffic. When you click on the YouTube traffic, you can see the client list. They consumed, how many bandwidth they consume, and now you can able to see whether they used wired, wireless, all the informations are available. So this is by latest one. Okay, that means live. So if you want to customize, that is also available for 8 hours, for example. If you want to monitor it, so you can shorten by the hours, or you can customize. If you want to fetch the old data, you can able to get it. So for 8 hours, this is the total consumption, and you can able to see which are the applications and what is the top and how many interfaces used, how many clients used. Okay, those informations are available. Also monitoring. The beauty of this feature, the same exact router GUI, web GUI, it will be available in ACS. So you looks like you are sitting in the local LAN and you are doing some modification. You feel like that. So for example, you're going to open the LAN. Okay. So that exact the same page will be there. If anyone is used the DrayTek routers, you can able to see that one. The structure will be similar. So here, general setup, IP router, subnet, VLAN, bind IP to MAC. Those informations are available in the same way in router itself. So for example, if you want to modify or if you need to add one more LAN, okay, that you can do it. You can enable VLAN. So the beauty is as a system administrator, okay, you no need to visit the site for the modification changes. You can do it from one location and you can push the configuration and it will be applied immediately. So here, whatever VLAN, no problem. Whether it is tag or port based, doesn't matter. You can select the LAN, okay. For example, LAN 5 and VLAN member. Okay, you can specify the particular LAN 5 belongs to which port. That is possible. Also, you can apply the particular LAN for the wireless SSID also. So in many cases, customer wants guest network would be, separated, segregated network. So you can create a different LAN for the guest Wi-Fi. So router has built-in Wi-Fi 2.4 and 5 giga. So you can able to assign those LAN for the SSIDs. So it's very easy actually. Also, you can able to bind the IP to MAC. Okay, those features are available. So it's very easy to put settings. Okay, so same like that, all the settings, all the router settings, you can do it from this options. For example, if you want to do some firewall settings, you can do it. You can enable filter setup. and you can create the policy based on your requirement. So it's very easy. Actually, it's not a rocket science. But the beauty is, you will feel like you are sitting in the local area network, and you can do the modifications, and you can apply the settings, immediately. So these all things are same like that the router interface. So you never feel discomfort. So whoever using DrayTek, they are well aware of this, settings. Also web content filtering. You can create the profiles like category based. If you want to block things, websites or applications, category based. For example, if you want to block job search related websites, so just click that one and apply policy, save, and the firewall rule will be applied. Only the thing is, you should have the WCA, web content filtering license. Just activate it and create the policies. That's it. You can it's category based. You can create different roles. For example, you want to block streaming website or chat related, okay, or anything news related or social media, social networking. So it's very easy to block, the websites by categories. So this is the one way to restrict your control your network. Also, you can able to diagnose your network, whether it is the firewall policies are working properly or not. There are many options are available. The applications, as you're aware, DrayTek has a free DNS service. Also, you can use any different DNS service. You can enable and you can select, okay, who is your service provider. So select and configure it. Also, you can customize user defined is there. So there are many options available. Almost all the router features you can configure by ACS. So we would like to recommend you guys to use this platform, at least a demo, and just have a hands-on experience on this. We are available here to support you, assist you. So if there is any project, we are ready to support you. So we are always available here. Any questions, any concerns, you can reach to us anytime, not an issue. So basically that through ACS, our DrayTek routers, access points, switches, all the things can be managed. And one more beautiful feature with ACS3 is zero touch provisioning for access point and switches. So normally in third-party access points and switches, if you want to manage by the this kind of platform, centralized cloud platform, either you need to scan QR code or by MAC address, adding MAC address or something. So you need to do something manually. So in DrayTek, the advantage is in a site, for example, you have one DrayTek router and 50 access points and 2 switches, all DrayTek, okay, for example. So the router only you need to configure, connect with ACS3 server. one-time job. Okay. Once it is connected with the ACS3 server, whatever devices are under in DrayTek router, it will automatically push that TR69 parameter. So it will automatically detect it in ACS3. So it will belongs to your group also. So what you want to do, you just need to rename and you can do the configurations as per your requirement. Here you can create the, if you have any access point projects. Okay. So I can show you how it will be looks like. So it will be detected by, for example, this one. Okay, here VigorACS 960, and this is another switch also. So you can create, this is another group. Okay, so you are the group administrator. So you can create AP profile centrally. So this profile, when you create the profile, you can specify, okay, what would be your settings. Access point. Okay, router is acting as an access point. Access point. So you can specify the band, channel, and SSID details, password details. Those information you can modify here, and you can save the profile. You can create the profile here, and you can able to push the profile from here. Device provisioning. So what you need to do, your old access points will be listed here. Okay, under this group, how many access points are there, it will be listed here. You just need to select the profile, which one you created here, DVCOM ACS Wi-Fi profile. Whatever modifications you are doing here, that will be saved in that AP. It will be pushed immediately within 10 or 20 seconds. It will be applied. So n number of access points you can manage and you can modify by this ACS. So, and not only that, switches also you can manage and modify. Here I can show you one access point interface, so then you will get some more information. So by looking this access point, this is access point. So this is the dashboard of that access point. You can able to understand, okay, how many users are connected, and traffic, how many wireless wired, okay, how many devices are connected, ranking, all the informations available, as well as you can able to do the configurations also. So this is the switch. This is a 10 gig switch actually, 2280. This is a fast moving switch nowadays. So we could see that one. So that there are PoE. We could see easily identify, okay, how many devices are PoE connected, PoE devices connected. Is there any IP error? It will be listed here. So all the informations related with the ports, it's available there. And the location also identified. You can able to reboot, backup, restore, download, whatever one you can do. Also, you can do the modifications if you need to do some modification. This is status. So can able to see the status. So by port, okay, you can able to see the status. I think in this device, that less devices are connected. I think so. If you need to do some settings, that also possible. You can change the IP address, port settings. Now, whatever features available in the web GUI, that you can able to do it from here itself. You can modify all the settings. So the advantage is you no need to visit the location. You can do it by center location. In the aggregation, VLAN, if you want to create VLAN, voice VLAN, Mac VLAN, all the things are available here. It's very easy to create. Default VLAN, test VLAN, you can add whatever you want. So this is a summary of VigorACS. So anyone is interested to know more about that, okay, you can visit our location. We are ready to help you, or we'll share you, more input, more details. We can have a live workshop also. We are available at any time. So thank you for listening us. Sesho, do you need to add something?
I think, sir, actually, hopefully by Saturday or maybe next year, we are going to, give them we already start preparing the videos for people.
Any
So,
questionnaire, any questions
yes.
so far?
So for, yes, any questions, guys?
I think this is the time for question and answer, right?
Yeah. And now if anybody want to test, so that we are going to give the demo account and they can able to test it, right, sir?
Yes, yes. Okay.
So that they can test it for how many months they can able to test?
No problem. 2-3 months, that there is not an issue. We can give.
Okay. Okay. So at the moment, if they have a router or switches or access point, everything, they can add it into the single dashboard.
Yeah.
From there, they can able to manage it. Any questions, guys, so far? So far, I didn't receive any questions. I think it's good to go. So guys, in case if you need any further clarifications, you just send us mail at sales@datavoice.com. And if you need any technical support, you can just directly contact us. We are there to support you. And in case if you want to test the ACS3, we are going to create for you the demo account and we will share it with you. And we will show it to you how to add your device into ACS3. Then from there, you can able to do the management. So we are available here, and you can send us a mail, joan@datavoice.com or seshu@datavoice.com. You can send us the mail and we can help you out to create the account, and we can show it to you how to add your devices. And you can able to do by yourself all the.
Yeah, that in the chat, we can add the email IDs. If anyone interested, we can request for the demo account.
Yes, yes. So I'm just sending to the chat message to everybody. Yeah. So if anybody is interested, please send us an email. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jomanji. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Seshu. Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
Yeah, happy weekend to everyone. Thank you. Bye.